Find a comfortable seat and close your eyes. Straighten your spine a bit as you take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and let go of any tension as you breathe out through your mouth. As you feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on, becoming still more comfortable and relaxed, take another slow, deep breath, releasing your thoughts, letting them drift far away. Take another slow, deep breath. Know that in this moment, all is well. Envision a column of light extending down from the highest heavens, around and through you, going deep into the earth, and experience yourself lifting up onto this column of light. Higher and higher you go until the earth is quite far in the distance. Continuing on, you feel drawn upward higher still into the heavenly realms, arriving finally at a beautiful sanctuary. The floor and walls of this sanctuary are made of light, with the ceiling open to the heavens. Created by thought waves from on high, this is a place for transformative work to occur. You're intending to make some changes to your thinking patterns and have been brought here to receive higher support for your efforts. In this environment, charged with healing energy, all of your positive efforts can be amplified and accelerated, making it easier for changes within you to occur. Your desire to make your inner climate a more positive and loving one is in alignment with higher will, and because of that, assistance and support is being offered. However, much of the work is still up to you, and it's time to get started. To begin, observe yourself in the world below, in a typical situation in your daily routine, as you're engaged in a neutral or positive line of thought. Imagine the colors in your energetic field, and you'll see that they are clear, beautiful, and bright. Imagine the vibrational sound within your field, and you'll notice that it's gentle, resonant, and harmonic. Observe the feeling that seems to permeate your being, and notice that it's warm and uplifting. Now observe yourself as you're engaged in a negative line of thought. Imagine the colors in your energetic field, and you'll see that they're dark, muddy, and unappealing. Imagine the vibrational sound within your field, and you'll notice it's harsh, dissonant, and unpleasant. Observe the feeling that seems to permeate you, and notice it's abrasive and uncomfortable. You've just gotten a brief glimpse into the way your thoughts influence your inner climate. Now you're going to do something that will help you make a shift. Call to mind a physical object and make sure this is something you like, something that has positive associations for you. You'll be using this object as a symbol to help remind you to keep a positive focus. It could be as simple as a candle, a piece of jewelry, or a book. Envision that object, feel its presence, and send it right down into your life below, so it rests comfortably somewhere inside your energetic field. Envision it there within your field, surrounded and glowing with your favorite color of light, and making a sound that you find very pleasing. Take a moment to use your imagination, focus on this, see it clearly, and feel it strongly within you. Now once again, observe yourself as you're engaged in a line of thought that's negative. Notice again that your energetic field begins to take on colors that are dark and muddy, sounds that are dissonant and grating, and feelings that are uncomfortable. But notice the object you've just placed in your energetic field is beginning to glow with that favorite color of light, brighter and brighter, gradually making a sound you find very pleasing. The object continues to brighten and sound louder, almost like an inner alarm clock, until it catches your attention. And as soon as you notice it, you realize you're in the midst of a negative line of thought and immediately begin to change it. Take a few moments to use your imagination and envision yourself in several different situations as this symbolic object catches your attention, helps you recognize negativity and begin to make a shift. Bring your awareness once again to your presence in the sanctuary of light. When you find yourself in negativity, it would help to have some positive thought patterns readily available so that you can easily make a shift, and that's what we'll work on next. The energy surrounding you now shifts to a higher frequency as the second stage of this process begins. Call to mind one scene from your life when you felt comfortable and content, and imagine you're in that scene. See, feel, and hear that scene and make it as real as possible. Hold out your hand with your palm facing up. At the peak of your experience, curl your first 2 fingers and press them into the pad of your thumb. Do this physically so you'll have a tactile sensation. That scene is now programmed into your system as if you were programming a remote control for a TV set. Call to mind another scene from your life when you felt comfortable and content, and imagine you're in that scene. See, feel, and hear it and make it as real as you can. Hold out your hand, and at the peak of your experience, press your fingers into the pad of your thumb. The second scene is now programmed into your system. And call to mind one more scene from your life when you felt comfortable and content, and imagine you're there. Make it as real within you as possible. Press your fingers and press into the pad of your thumb. The third scene is now programmed into your system. Now take a few moments to practice calling forth each of the 3 scenes by pressing your finger to the pad of your thumb, one after another, switching as you go. Make each scene as real as possible. Observe yourself once again in the world below, engaged in a negative line of thought. Notice again the dark, muddy waters, the dissonant sounds, and the uncomfortable feeling in your energetic field. And see that your symbolic object begins to glow with that favorite color of light, ringing with a pleasing sound until it catches your attention. And as soon as you notice it, you realize that you're in the midst of a negative line of thought and begin to change it. This time you access your remote control. Press your finger to your thumb pad and immediately switch to one of the positive scenes you've programmed in. Take a few moments to go through this experience again and practice switching from a negative line of thought to a positive scene. From now on, it will be your responsibility to become more aware of the thoughts you hold. Recognize when they're negative and make a switch. By doing this, you'll enjoy all the benefits of maintaining a positive inner climate and attracting to yourself all that is positive. It will soon be time to bring this journey to a close. So take a moment to thank the support that's all around you and to thank yourself for giving yourself this gift. Bring your awareness gently back to your physical surroundings. Take your time, and when you're ready, open your eyes, feeling awake, alert, and refreshed.